now with the Emmy and Golden Globe winning actress you know from American Horror Story, American Crime Story, and now Mrs. America. So wonderful to have one of my favorite people, Sarah Paulson, with us this morning. Sarah, nice to see you. And I know.
Hi.
Hi. You have a new member of your family, Winnie, that you got during the quarantine. Tell us all about her.
I gave birth to a tiny Chihuahua mixed with a wire-haired miniature Dachshund, Rat Terrier, Pomeranian, a big mutt. But I was very proud of it. I wasn't in labor very long. It was great. It was great.
Fantastic.
She's perfect.
Bringing a lot of joy, I'm sure, to your house. Let's talk about Mrs.
She is.
Yes, let's talk about Mrs. America. You play Phyllis Schlafly's friend, Alice. And Phyllis, of course, is played by the wonderful Cate Blanchett. You all have now been in 3 different projects together, and I believe you described her as a Goonie Goon. What exactly is a Goonie Goon?
Well, Goonie Goon is Catherine Elise Blanchett. That's who that is. She's a very, the thing about Cate is we all know her to be this very elegant, formidable presence, but the truth is she's really like the class clown on a set in the best sense. She's spontaneous and fun and really, really capable of laughing at herself when you make fun of her a lot, which is what I do because, I've worked with her 3 times. It's like, she's like my sister. I just am like, hey, you look dumb, It's just like...
the chemistry on the set is palpable when you watch this. And we actually have a clip of your character talking about being friends with Phyllis. Let's take a look.
Yeah.
I think I'm just smarter by being around her. And no matter how busy she is, she always finds time to check all of my correspondence.
She checks your correspondence?
Oh, for mistakes. A lot of political language goes right over my head.
You don't seem to have any trouble expressing yourself.
Liquid courage.
Oh.
You've told us before that you never watch your own performances, but you did watch Mrs. America. What were your thoughts?
Well, watching oneself is really a horrifying experience. I'm sure you have to deal with. Maybe you're really comfortable with it. I find it just nail biting and awful. It's like listening to the sound of your voice on a voice. It's just, I can't. Big old face, big old schnoz, big old mouth. It's not for me. But, this was a project that was such a labor of love for everyone. It's about such a interesting time in our country's history. And it's just chock-a-block filled with like the most profoundly gifted actresses working today. So I thought, and a lot of them are my friends. So I felt like it was sort of selfish of me because I would have to endure watching myself for a second, that I wouldn't watch all the extraordinary work by everyone. So I just sort of watched my stuff like this, kind of, la, 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 la. And then every time everyone else came on, I was rapt, as I hope most people are.
It is extraordinary, and an extraordinary cast. And just so you know, I do the same thing. I'm like, you don't want to hear, you don't want to see. I get that.
Worse.
But we love watching you in American Horror Story. You're about to play Linda Tripp. How did you prepare for that role?
Well, gosh, we were about to shoot. We were 2 weeks shy of starting when the quarantine happened, so we did not begin. I'm very exceedingly hopeful that we'll be starting as soon as it's safe to do so for everyone. I've just been, immersing myself as much as possible. Now I have a significant amount of time to do this. I was prepared already, but this has given me a whole nother level of opportunity to do nothing but read and watch her. So if I'm terrible in this thing, it will not be because I didn't have time to prepare.
You won't be. We cannot wait to watch you in action. Mrs. America, streaming now on FX on Hulu.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.